We've sent probes to the edge of the solar system, but we've barely scratched the surface of our own planet. The deepest hole ever drilled, the Kola Superdeep Borehole, only penetrated 0.2% of the way to the center. So how do we know what's beneath our feet? We act like detectives, using earthquakes as our guide on a journey to the center of the Earth. Our trip begins with the crust, a fragile skin thinner than an apple's peel. There are two kinds, the thick, light granite that makes up the continents, and the thin, dense volcanic rock called basalt that forms the ocean floors. This simple difference in density is why continents float high and oceans sink low. Beneath this lies the mantle, the planet's massive engine room. It's a layer of solid rock making up 84% of Earth's volume, but it's so hot that over millions of years, it behaves like plastic, flowing like incredibly thick honey. This slow churning motion is what moves our continents and builds mountains. At the very center, we find the core. The outer core is a swirling ocean of liquid iron and nickel. Its constant motion generates our planet's magnetic field, a vital shield protecting all life from solar radiation. But deeper still lies a paradox, the inner core. It's as hot as the surface of the sun, yet it's a solid ball of metal. It remains solid because the pressure is so immense, it simply crushes the atoms together, forbidding them to melt. And our proof comes from seismic waves. When an earthquake occurs, it sends out waves that travel through the planet. Some waves, called S waves, can only travel through solids. Scientists noticed a huge shadow zone on the other side of the Earth where S waves never arrived. They were being blocked. That shadow is the liquid outer core, a planet-sized secret revealed by an echo.